Everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months.
I mean, we talking about practice.
Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about this.
You should have knew I was coming. I was away for a minute, but now that I'm...
Just for 9211 coming at you with another live video. This video, I know I said I was gonna do it in a few days from now, but it's because I know everything before it happens, because what people don't understand is, so I've been doing this since 2019 when I got serious with Dark Magician. So everything is a sequence, so I'll explain. Okay, so every day you get up supposedly in the morning and you take a shower or you eat and you go to work. That's a routine, it's a sequence. Or every day the sun comes out and then in the night it goes down and then the moon comes out. But as you already know, that's from our perspective, because in reality none of that is happening, just the world's going around. But technically our visual perception is what's counting, because when you go to court, you know, that's what you testify, what you saw. So like I said, I said I was gonna put a video called Crybaby, the answers, because this is not my first time. Like, people show up to the channel in the thousands to hate on my, what's it called, on my channel, but none of the things that they say matter, because it's a sequence, it's just a recurring thing. It's like a repeat. It's a repeat thing. So what's going on is, like I said, you know, every day, the routine, every day you're getting up, taking a shower, eating breakfast, going to work, working, coming back, running your errands. It's a routine. The sun goes up, sun goes down. You're hungry, then you eat. You're not hungry anymore. And going to the bathroom, then you don't. Everything's a routine. So because my intellectual strength is a lot higher than normal people, I understand everything's a sequence. It's not just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like everything that's created is a sequence and a routine. But since people are not smart, they don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm buying a house, I'm gonna sell it, buy another one. It's a routine, it's a sequence. Making money, buying more houses, like that. But people are not that smart, you know. They don't even understand that. They just live in apartments, they never own it. Their money's just going to the trash. They don't understand anything that I'm talking about. So they're coming a lot to the channel, and this has been going on for about 3 years. Ever since I posted my first YCS champion deck back in 2019. It was somewhere around May. It's one of my first, or it's at least one of my first to third videos, something like that. And it was the Sky Striker champion, YCS world champion of that year. It was during that month and it won. So somebody challenged me because of something I had said, because I have 4 channels on YouTube and I had another one where I was getting paid from. But those channels got flagged for some of the content I posted. So I ended up just coming to this one and not posting hardly anything, just duels, like recording it, just putting it up. And the other ones had a lot of like actual videos and everything of the local. So going back to what I was saying, people hate it because I'm successful. So because it's all a sequence and a routine, I already know before it happens. Like, I don't need to wait for it. I already know. It's kind of like I'm waiting, kind of like when people wait for a bus, city bus to pass by, or your money when you get paid, payday or your days off. That's how I am. I'm just waiting for the haters. I already know. So what's going on is this is the sequence, and this isn't the first time I've talked about it. But because there's a lot of people coming to the channel very angry recently, I wanted to make the video since I had said 2 days from, what is it, like a 2 hour ago that I posted, but I'm posting it right now, so you don't have to wait. This is the video. It's the video for the Crybabies. So basically, In a court, they would be labeled as losers, and I'll explain why. So these are people who their channels have no content and they don't have proof of nothing. They're just saying things. So this is similar to like the homeless. They might point at you and flip you off, because they're on drugs, and they might name call you or say something. All you could do is just give them $1, but you pay no attention to them because they're really, at a technical point, they're worthless to you, unless you want to take one home or you want to take his advice, which is not a good idea. Yeah, because even if you try to follow what they tell you, you could get jumped. And people are like, why are you so against the homeless? No, actually, I'm not, because I donate a lot of my time charity here to feed the homeless. And I actually give a portion to charity donations. So, yeah, that's going to be discredited. But what I'm trying to say is you have to be aware of these people. So what happens is they're going to come. They're gonna say things, and then you're authorized to prophecy because your mind is a lot wiser, so you don't need to check. You just say everything. It's not a guess; it's more of a prophecy because that shows how wise you are. So you should be able to tell their whole story before it even starts, and that's a red flag indicator for their losers. So if you notice on my messages, they always say like, "Let me guess." You have no proof on your channel and you're a nobody and you don't have real cards in real life. So then I finish my comment and then I usually put, what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check your channel and I already know that you're a loser. You don't have nothing. So then after that, everything that I said comes to fruition. It's almost like I spoke it into reality, like it didn't exist, but the answer is because that's the secret. I warned you guys. It's a routine. It's a sequence. It never changes. It's always the same. So afterwards, I need to prove to see if I'm always right, because people will say like, oh, you're what is it called? You're arrogant. You're rude. Blah blah blah. Well, wait. Before I get accused, because it's okay to be accused, right? There's no law that says you shouldn't be accused. It's just we have to prove or disprove what you're saying, an allegation like Amber Heard on Johnny Depp. So if I'm being told that I'm lying and I don't know what I'm doing, there's only one way to prove it. I have to go to your channel to check what you got. And now guess what? I'm 100% right. Everyone that says anything against my decks or against my YCS formats, all the decks, I already know it's a red flag for being a loser, because like I said, before I even start, I already know that when I go to their channel, they don't have that content. So you don't notice, but you hang yourself because you gave me the indication that you're a loser, and then also everything that I say, I speak it into reality, like a master, some sort of a master. Like everything that I say is exactly what it is without me checking. I wouldn't call it guessing, because then at that point I would be wrong, because when you guess, you're wrong. But when you're always right, that's different. So at that point, it has to do with wisdom. It's kind of like going through your day and you have a wonderful day. You have income from multiple places. You're thinking of buying a house at the coast, remodeling your home. Like everything's going really good for you, and then you just run across someone bitter and angry. It shouldn't take you long to realize that their life sucks. They're miserable. They live in an apartment with a few friends. They get kicked out. Maybe they cheated on their girlfriend. I don't know what's going on, but it's obviously not a good life. So your life is blessed and you have an abundance of everything. So that is one of the reasons why you're so happy. And you have nothing to ask from no one, but all you have is to give. And that's definitely a flag for a successful person. So Um, yeah, so this is for you guys. If you want to say something about my decks or my dueling or accuse me of being fake or any comment, or it doesn't matter as long as it's negative, just know that my channel is a hanging channel. Like it has a rope, like the Western times, and basically I open the hole and I have to wait for you to come, and then when you come you put your neck through the hole, then you yourself, you pull on the noose on the rope, and you get hung dead, like hanging from your legs. um, all I do is I set up the trap. You guys are the ones that go into it. It's kind of like a rat, like in New York when you set up the rat traps. You don't push them in there. The rats go in the hole by themselves. And that goes for all the traps that exist. No one pushes that creature to go into the trap. You just set up the trap with the bait, and the creature goes by itself and it kills itself. It's not really you because you didn't push him to go in there. He went in there. It's kind of like when you drive on the roads to go to a vacation. If an elk or something flies across the road, you hit it. Even though you can argue that you technically killed it, it wasn't really your fault because it ran in front of your vehicle. Yeah, so that's why it's their fault, not your fault. That would explain why when a human goes across the street and you hit, if you report it, it's called an accident. You don't get blamed. The person killed themselves. And that's one of the basics of looking both ways before you cross the road that they teach you when you're little. But basically, yeah, those people don't think that you're gonna get a reaction from me because you're not. I already know your life. I already know you're miserable. I already know that you stay in an apartment. I already know you don't have any real cards, and I already know you don't have any content on your channel. And then I need to make sure that what I said is true, or else I would become a liar. So then at that point, I have to go on your channel, waste my time and check, and guess what? I'm right. So that's pretty much it. So the rest of the haters and the crybabies, you're welcome to come, but I'm telling you from the beginning, this isn't the first video I've done. You're embarrassing yourself and you're hanging yourself because everything I do is a trap, just like Yu-Gi-Oh! I set up a rat trap and I wait to see who gets caught. The only ones that escape the trap are the people who are positive and the people who are successful because they don't go into the trap. They're like me. They look down and they see that the trap is set, and we together see the rats get caught in the trap, but they're not part of it. But the people who come close, they get on all fours like an animal, and then they go into the rat trap and they get caught and killed. You do it to yourself, and that's how I can distinguish who's a rat and who's a loser and who's not, because the people that stand on their feet and come to my side and we get things done, I already know they're successful. The people that get on all fours like an animal and go into the rat trap, like if I set up a rat trap and you go in there and you kill yourself, I don't need to be told anymore. If you went into the rat trap and you got killed, I know you're a rat. It's very simple. So hopefully that makes sense to you and you understand it. And if you don't, it doesn't matter because you still got trapped. So yeah, this video's for all the haters, for all the poor people, for all the people who are you hate your life, or you're negative, you're bitter, you're salty. This video's for you. So don't say I don't love you, don't say I don't like you, because I wasted more time making a video for you. So no one's ever showed you as much love as I did. So hope you enjoy it, and obviously I'm gonna show more love and dedication to the losers as well, because in the future, if you guys continue to come, I can continue to make videos for you so you can enjoy them. So when you guys come to my channel, this is what I see. I see a bunch of crybabies like this. So the two last guys that came, I feel like they're the ones on the left. So you guys take care of yourself. You guys have a good day. And I'm talking to the crybabies. Maybe somebody will give you your milk one day. So bye-bye, you guys.
Big bills like a platypus, the caterpillars coming to get the cannabis. I'm looking for the smoke, but you motherfuckers are scattering, battering everything. And I've had it with the inadequate man. I can see my dick is standing stiff as a mannequin. And I'm bringing the bandana back in the fucking headband and getting a handkerchief. And I'm thinking of bringing the fucking fingerless gloves back. And not giving a singular fuck like Jay-Z. Jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything. Are getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun-toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your Rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the speds, but when I go like the Doberman said, I